Hey guys, Galucia here, and bringing you episode 2 of my Civ Rev playthrough. And I wanted to kind of show you the screen, because every once in a while this screen will come up and will let you know basically what is going on. So it gives you like the whole breakdown of who is winning how, so that you can really keep track of your opponents. Obviously in the technology race, Japan is 2 turns ahead of me already. So they're kicking my butt, but I am ahead of the other 2 civs. So it could be worse, but we are getting handed. Oh no, I'm 5th. Oh, what? Oh yeah, wow. I didn't even know. I was looking at the wrong color. I'm 5th. Wow, wowie zowie. I am getting the economic victory though right now. The economic victory, you have to get 20,000 pieces of gold, as it says, which equals 8 milestones. Once you finish getting those 20,000 pieces of gold, you have to make something, and then you win. So obviously I have the most money. For the domination victory, that's obviously equal because nobody's killed anybody yet. For the cultural victory, she is obviously winning and everybody else is tied with no points. So I wanted to get a technology victory, and in fact I am the worst when it comes to technology. But we're going to get better. I just got that new tile, which is... you know, like northeast, we'll call it, of my city there, which gives me 4 science total. Plus, I built the library, which times that by 2. Now it's plus 8. Now that I got that library built, I'm going to be much, much faster at completing my my science stuff. I'm already building the lighthouse in the other place, so I'm going to select an oracle. Doesn't mean I'm going to actually build it, and I'm going to explain why. Unlike in Civ 5, you have a certain amount of production every turn. In my capital right now it's 2. Okay, when let's say 5 turns goes by and I've created 10 production that's going towards the oracle. If I change my mind because the thing that we're researching finishes and I want to put that production towards something else, all I have to do is change my mind and say never mind, I want to build this, and that 10 production that is going towards building the oracle is going to then go towards it's going to go towards whatever I selected to build after that. So this is a very useful tool because you can select something like the oracle that's going to take a bajillion turns to create and just let it sit there and create production until you get your next research done, and then you can say, oh great, now I can build this, and then just put the production towards it, so you're not wasting time and you're not wasting production. There you go. Okay, so we discovered the secrets of writing, so we can now make a spy unit, which acts differently than spies in Civ 5, of course, and we can get into that later. And we can make the Great Library of Alexandria, which we really wanted to do because that's going to help our science. We are the first ones to create writing. Awesome. Now I can show you this. If you research something and you're the first person to research it, then you get a special prize for doing that. Since we're the first ones to get writing, we are gifted a spy. We get our own free spy now. So that's really cool. And we get a trophy. These trophies, you build them up over time. We'll go to the trophy room and let you see it. Every time you play Civ Rev, if you get a trophy, it'll go into your trophy room. You can see this is what we were gifted. These random magic lady things. And then you can go to your trophy room later on and see all the different things that you get. It's kind of random. The spies are only really useful if I'm attacking a city, but they're also good for defense. If an enemy decides to use a spy against me and I click defend city on that spy, now they're going to defend me, and if someone tries to send a spy on me, they'll probably take care of it. If I build something like a wall or something like that, a spy can take that down. They can infiltrate you and reduce your defenses, so that can be cumbersome at best. Nice. Okay, so another thing we can do is we can actually pay gold to Egypt, and they're willing to sell us some of the technologies that they've already researched. That's pretty awesome, I gotta admit. So we can research ironworking, which now gives us the ability to make the Legion units, which is the improvement of the warriors, the better than the warriors. And we can make a wonder that I probably won't get around to making. But I'm not going to worry about that because I don't want to spend too much of my money. The main thing is that my units are trapped, and there's no, like, open border treaty or anything like that. So, like, I don't know how to get my unit back. It seems like it's nothing but water all around. And I wanted to combine my ninja, my ninjas here, which upgraded to a legion now, as a ninja legion. Oh, no! If they're a ninja legion, then I can't combine them with my warriors. Ah! That's how they got me. They got me. So, I'll have to combine the 3 warriors I've already made in order to make an army out of them. And the ninja dudes are just going to have to stay ninja dudes. Well, c'est la vie. What I need is a boat now to get them out of there, or eventually declare war on Egypt, which I probably will do anyway, and then that unit will be able to attack from the other direction. Ah. Oh, nice. Okay. So I can make them ninja warriors and combine them with the other 2 to make a ninja warrior army. Perfect. That worked out nice. Oh, no way. Nice. That is so sweet. I got gifted a freaking boat right when I was like, oh, I could really go for a boat. Now, the nice thing about the galleys is that they also come with a free unit inside of them. These, like, mercenary dudes. They're not very strong in the sense of... is there even a way to get out of here, or is this like a landlocked body of water, though? It might be. I'm going to go up this way. It probably will be once that border extends. Well, they have an undiscovered... Why haven't they got that village? Okay, well, this is a good point to... So this is a friendly village. There's barbarians, which are not friendly, and then there's friendly villages where you go there and they just give you something for free because they're friendly. But I can't get it because it's in Paris' territory, but they haven't grabbed it either. Like, why are they just letting it sit there? That's something free. So anyway, the galley comes with a free unit, so if I discover something on land, then he can go out and pick it up. But for combat, they're pretty useless. Nice. Okay, so this is our first new era. So you can see our advisor gets new clothing there. He's looking all nice and medieval-ish. And now we get +1 production from forest regions, which is great. Great news, because that's what we're using for our production in our cities right now. So we get a boost to that. And then every time you get a new era, they always suggest that you save the game, which is good sound advice because, you know, if something should happen, the power goes out or something like that, I'm going to lose all of this. So how nice of them. All right, so we can build a courthouse, the Shakespeare Theater Wonder, and the University of Sancour Wonder, which is what I really wanted to get. And we can also utilize silk if we had a city near it. And we're the first to discover it, so we get a +1 science bonus in each city. That's awesome. We got a new great person. That's how you get a cultural victory, by the way. Instead of building up culture and getting policies like you do in Civ 5, you need 20 great people, wonders, or converted cities. Culture helps to grow your borders, and if you're so cultured and another person's culture is so bad, they'll actually just convert to your civ. They'll be like, we're tired of being uncultured swine, and they'll convert to your civ and you just get a free city. It's pretty awesome. So a great person is awesome. Now if you settle them in the city, it adds 1 population to your city, which is always nice, and it helps with your culture and stuff. For this guy in particular, he apparently reduces the cost of new buildings by 50%. So obviously that's really awesome. Or you can just use him to complete the production of the wonder and just be done with it. But then he's not settled there. He disappears. I'm going to settle him, because that 50% bonus is awesome. And we're going to get this and see what that's about. The Terracotta Army. Good stuff, good stuff. And we can now move our vessel over here, and they'll rejoin it next turn. The courthouse is what allows you to expand your borders. Well, that when your borders expand outward, it allows them to actually work those squares that are farther away from the city. It increases your reach, if you will. So that's a really good building to do. And we already have a bunch of productions saved up, like I said, because we were building the Oracle. So it's going to be available in only 3 turns. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to make archers so that I can take those warriors out of that city and make that army that I was talking about. I also want to build some roads, but I'm going to wait until I at least get to the 250 milestone so I can get the bonus from that. So as you can see, the courthouse, vastly different than what it does in Civ 5. Just one of the many differences that the game has. Since they have those gems, they really should be gold. Although I really want science, like, it just makes more sense for them to be a gold production rather than a science production. The other city has a decent amount of science. Ah, all right. Now we can get a look at what's going on here on the who's winning category. We're not nearly as bad now. We're tied for third, but we're only one behind Japan and who's that going to be? Gandhi. So we've caught up a lot. Looks like Egypt caught up with us a little bit in the gold standpoint. We probably helped them with that a little bit because we bought a tech from them. And everybody is now tied for the cultural victory. Everyone has at least one wonder, great person, or whatever. All right, nice. We got. See now you can see how it's expanded 2 tiles away in all directions. That's our potential space now of what we have access to. That's what the courthouse did for us. So pretty awesome. Now we can build a unit and make a archer, which is only going to take 2 turns. That's very nice. And then we can build our army of warriors. And we'll be well underway for starting something with Egypt. Because I'm ready. Small map. They're circumnavigating the globe very quickly. Very small map. Alright, so I'm going to move all of my warriors down here to that city. Where's the other ones? Yep, you too, buddy. Because we'll have the archers to defend Berlin, and like I said, we want to make that army. Egypt made that second city, and that's what I'm probably going to be going for. Paris has been recognized as the world's greatest city. Well, we have to put a stop to that. Oh, man, we're third? Boo! Nice. Okay, so there's our archers. And like I said, they're way better at defending. And just like the warriors, we can make an archer army to defend the city. And they are beastly. They will defend the city against many great things. Now, you see how... I want to point something out to you. You see how Egypt is moving their units, right? And they have an archer moving with some settlers because they're obviously getting ready to make another city. The archers, as I said, are very good for defense. And a common tactic is to actually, like, if you have, like, a... See how my defense value is 1 for this Legion unit? And it's a Legion unit. It's better than Warriors. The archers are a defense value of 2. So it's common to have archers with the Legions, and they can share the same tile, as I said. So if I get attacked by another unit, my Legions won't be attacked. It'll default to whoever has the best defense value because they have a better defense, so they're the ones defending. So the archers will defend the Legion units and keep them alive and well, ready for the attack. Common tactic. I felt that it was worth pointing that out as I continue to talk about the differences between this and Civ 5. Very small world. We circumnavigated the globe very quickly, and there's supposedly 4 other, ruins out there somewhere. Gotta get that lighthouse done so I can search the open ocean. That's what's gonna do it for us. Excuse me. All right, got our second archer unit. Pretty soon we'll have an archer army. If we so desire to actually do that. Now, I wanted to move south, but freaking Kyoto's border is too big. Can't do it. Can't do it. Nah, this is where people start to make threats to you. This is where they start making threats. Now, she's making threats to me and saying that we have to give her something for free. And in this case, it's the secret of the Code of Laws. Or else, you know what I mean? And I usually say that your threats don't bother me, and then they declare war on you, and that's just how it goes. That's just, like I said, that's just how it goes. I mean, they're very hostile in this game, and they're quick to be hostile. So we got to keep an eye on Egypt now, but thankfully I just made that archer army, which makes them a lot better off. So I'm going to stop making archers. I think we're good on that. And it probably wouldn't be a terrible idea to make legions instead. We'll What buildings are available right now? I don't even remember. I'm not ready to make a barracks yet. Not until they're half cost. Granary is nice, but I'm going to work on legions. And we'll make a legion army. Nice. Okay, so we can form an army. Boom. Ninja warrior army. Like I said, only one of the warriors was a ninja warrior, and he automatically upgrades all of them to that status. So now they're good to go. They're going to defend the city for now, but I'm going to give them a single archer unit to defend that city at some point so that the warriors can head out in preparing to attack, so on and so forth. They're almost done building that lighthouse. They could probably just build their own after that. Yeah, there we go. There's the lighthouse. Now our galleys can go into the deep water, and that's what we're going to use to find some very important wonders. That makes me very happy. So they finished that. They're going to go ahead and make their own archer for defensive purposes so that the warriors don't have to stay there. Legion dudes can just hang out. But yeah, now the galley can go into open ocean. So let's start doing that. Let's get him out there. Start searching for the goods. Some dudes showing up. Some more dudes showing up. I'm gonna leave my guys in. Well, so here's the thing. Okay, now you can see that our defense value is only 1. It's 1.5 because we had the defensive bonus because we were actually like in a defensive stance, so that helps a little bit. But our attack ability is higher. So because the attack ability is higher, if you can, it's better to attack a unit than to just sit there and defend and wait to get smacked around. So they just properly defended themselves. Now they're wounded, so we're going to have to heal them. But here comes the Egyptian Legion dudes. Their defense value is 1 just like ours, but their attack is 2. So they're going to beat us out here. But the only thing I can really do is heal, which brings me back to full strength. And they're going to attack me now. And these are my ninja legions. I want to keep these guys up. If it was up to me, if it wasn't for those barbarians that just, you know, smacked me around randomly, I would have attacked them in this turn. But I didn't have that option. But now you can see here, okay, for example, there's legions there. And I have legions now in here, too, and I'm working on a 3rd. So we're going to attack them, because we're going to have the advantage now. We should kill them. Should. We didn't. Perfect. And but that's a good example of what I was talking about earlier, that nothing is a guarantee. And just because the game says, oh, yeah, you have the advantage here, it doesn't mean that we actually have the advantage here. That is not always the case. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. There's a bit of randomness to it. It's not just like straight up math. Now this guy though, random warrior, he's doomed. There's no way that my warrior army is gonna lose to a single warrior unit. So we can take him out at least, and then we're gonna try this again. We're gonna get our Legion dude to attack them and hopefully actually win this time, since we do have the advantage. Jeez. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah. Well, you know what? We heavily wounded them, so I'm going to use the archer army to finish them off. Because I just don't like them being there. We're going to get rid of them. Plus, that lets my archer army level a little bit, you know, get them some experience so they can level up and become better defenders. Egypt won a couple rounds there, huh? Ah, nice. Okay. All right, so we get a free technology for hitting 250 currency. That's good. Remove them back into defense, and then so they can eventually heal. And hopefully we can get enough legions now to build an army. We would have had enough, but we lost both of them just trying to take out those 1 dudes, which was kind of ridiculous. But I see an island over here of some sort, so I wanted to go explore that. Ah, and for good reason. What do we got? We discover the Sphinx. We may select any government type. Wow. Okay, so we get if we do a monarchy, we get a culture bonus, which we were having culture situation problems. We already were able to. So fundamentalism gives our ground units will a +1 attack, but our libraries and universities will cease to produce science, so that's no good. Democracy, science and gold production will increase by 50%. However, the people will refuse to allow a declaration of war. That's no good. Communism, city production will increase by 50%. However, our temples and cathedrals will no longer contribute to culture. So all of those are pretty. A lot of these have a lot of negatives as well as positives. The monarchy, however, only has a positive. It doubles the culture from your palace. So let's switch to monarchy. A little bit more culture. They've been, like I said, they've been complaining about the culture not being what it should be. Now it is. So no more complaining. But anyway, so that's good as place as any. I let this episode run a little bit long. In fact, look, what a great place to leave the episode. We can see where we are on the leaderboards. We're obviously first in technology now. Getting that bonus from our currency helped us. We're obviously first in the economic, and we're now first in the cultural victory. So with that, the wonder that we built. So we are in good position right now, and everything is stacked up nicely. So hopefully you're having as much fun watching it as I'm having fun playing it. I can't stress how exciting it is to me to be able to properly record this and bring it to you guys. So I'm happy that I'm able to do this for you. And like I said, hopefully you're really enjoying this because I'm really enjoying it. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate the support as always. Long episode today. I'm probably going to try to make the next one a little bit shorter because secretly I need to go make lunch for the kiddos. So I'll see you everybody next time. Laters.